Hi guys, welcome in Precious Life channel. This video will talk about the Galileo Story Life, and please watch it without miss any, so you will get the value from Galileo's story. Galileo Galilei is known as one of the most important figures in the scientific revolution, a period of great scientific advancements and discoveries that took place in Europe during the 16th and 17th centuries. He made significant contributions to the fields of astronomy, physics, and mathematics, and is often referred to as the father of modern observational astronomy. Galileo's work challenged traditional beliefs and paved the way for the development of modern science. Despite being born into a family of musicians, Galileo showed a natural aptitude for science and mathematics from a young age. Galileo was also a skilled artist. He had a talent for drawing and was able to produce detailed sketches of the moon and other astronomical objects that he observed through his telescope. In fact, his drawings were so accurate that used by astronomers for many years after his death. Galileo Galilei was born into a family of musicians and scholars in Pisa, Italy in 1564, which had a significant impact on his early life. His father, Vincenzo Galilei, was a musician and music theorist who exposed him to the world of music. He had a beautiful singing voice. Besides, he also loved art and learning. From an early age, Galileo showed a natural aptitude for science and mathematics, which led him to pursue these fields later in life. As a young man, Galileo attended the University of Pisa to study medicine. However, his interest in mathematics and physics soon led him to focus on those subjects instead. He was inspired by the works of previous scientists such as Aristotle, Archimedes, and Copernicus. Copernicus in particular had proposed the idea that the sun, not the earth, was the center of the solar system, which challenged the traditional geocentric model of the universe. This idea sparked a great deal of controversy at the time, and Galileo was intrigued by Copernicus's ideas and began to develop his own theories about the cosmos and other astronomical objects that he observed through his telescope. He was fascinated by the night sky and longed to see the stars and planets up close. However, the telescopes available during his time were not advanced enough to meet his needs. Galileo's rise to greatness as a scientist began with his early experiments and discoveries in the field of physics. In 1583, he began studying the motion of objects and developed the law of inertia, which states that an object at rest will remain at rest unless acted upon by an external force. Later, in 1609, he designed and built an improved telescope that allowed him to observe celestial objects in greater detail than ever before. Galileo began his project by gathering the necessary materials, including high-quality glass lenses. He ground and polished these lenses himself to ensure they were of the proper size and shape for his telescope. This was a delicate and time-consuming process that required great skill and patience. Once he had the lenses ready, Galileo constructed the telescope's body using wood and metal. He carefully assembled the pieces, making sure everything was properly aligned and secured in place. Finally, he inserted the lenses into the telescope's body and adjusted them until the image of the night sky came into focus. When Galileo looked through his telescope for the first time, he was amazed by what he saw. He was able to see the moon's craters in great detail, the phases of Venus, and even the 4 largest moons of Jupiter orbiting around the planet. His discoveries revolutionized astronomy and challenged the traditional beliefs of his time. Galileo's artistic abilities not only helped him to accurately depict his observations, but also made his work more accessible to people who were not trained in scientific methods. With this tool, he made a series of groundbreaking discoveries, including the 4 largest moons of Jupiter and the phases of Venus. Galileo's work was not without controversy, however. His observations challenged the geocentric view of the universe held by the Catholic Church, which at the time believed that the Earth was the center of the universe. Despite opposition from the Church, Galileo continued to pursue his research, publishing his findings and defending his views in public debates. Galileo's contributions to the fields of astronomy, mathematics, and physics have been immense and long-lasting. His inventions, such as the improved telescope and the use of experiments to support scientific theories, revolutionized the way we understand the natural world. During his lifetime, Galileo faced many challenges and obstacles, including persecution from the Catholic Church. He was placed under house arrest and forced to recant his beliefs, but he continued to work in secret and publish some of his most influential works. Galileo Galilei died of natural causes on January 8, 1642, at the age of 77. It is believed that he suffered from heart failure, which led to his passing at his home in Florence, Italy. Even after his death, Galileo's legacy continues to inspire and influence scientists and scholars around the world. He is remembered as a pioneer in the field of science and as one of the most important figures of the scientific revolution. Galileo's discoveries, including the 4 largest moons of Jupiter and the phases of Venus, provided evidence in support of the heliocentric model of the solar system proposed by Copernicus. His work laid the foundation for the scientific method and contributed to the development of modern physics and astronomy. Okay, I think that all, and thank you for your beautiful eyes. And please subscribe and comment for the next topic to discuss.